So welcome back to another episode from the Times Drive Auto Summit and Awards 2026. And right now we are going to be talking to Mr. Anshul from YES Securities. And welcome to the episode, sir.
Thank you for hosting
Let's
me.
get straight into the conversation. And please, for our viewers, if you could quickly give us a brief on the cyclothon and break the habit.
So I think Cyclothon is a very close to heart event for us, and it comes from our understanding that while we are into the business of helping customers build wealth, I think also more important is customers to remain healthy to enjoy that wealth. And so health is very, very important. And I think cycling has been a mode of transport for all of us, which is one of the healthiest mode of transport. And we all have traveled on cycle to school in our earlier days, and maybe went to market to bring stuff and all that. But so that way cycling is one of the most healthiest cardio activity because it doesn't put a pressure on your knees or joints as compared to running on a concrete road and all. So I think with cyclothon we want to promote the idea that to remain fit you need to follow a cardio regime, and cycling is one of the best cardios. So it helps you to remain fit and healthy, and hence cyclothon.
Apart from health, there are other benefits also, sir. And I would be really, grateful if you could highlight those.
So I think yes, beyond health, cycle is a clean mode of transport. So you save a lot of fossil fuels if you ride a cycle otherwise, against riding a two-wheeler or powered motor vehicle and all. Beyond that, cycling also helps you to save a lot of cost on your own mode of transport when you spend money. And so that way, I think if we feel that beyond health, it has also multiple benefits from the perspective of it helps the nation to save a lot of fossil fuel. So if a lot of us choose cycle as a mode of transport, it doesn't not only make us healthier, but it also makes the nation healthier.
So where would you say the safety factor comes into question regarding?
So I think that is a challenge, I will say, today. Maybe not a bigger challenge in rural or semi-urban areas, but typically in an urban areas like a metro, like a Bombay or a Delhi or a Bangalore or Hyderabad, where the density is too high and road infrastructure is not conducive for cyclists. I think that is a challenge. Second challenge is in the mind of people who are driving a motored vehicle. I mean, we are not accommodative to a cyclist. We treat the cyclist as a slow moving obstacle in front of us, while we don't see the cyclist as a fellow commuter on a little different mode of transport. Not a powered vehicle, two-wheeler, lean two-wheeler, but we think that he should not be here at this point of time. So that I think that accommodative or a non-accommodative nature at this point of time towards the cyclist is something needs to change immensely. And if we can change that and at least give them the required shoulder space to ride along, while definitely there is a bit of a challenge in coexisting two different speeds on the road. But I think if that existence is in the heart of a motorist, I think then both can coexist.
Well, thank you so much for those insights, sir. And before I leave you, I would request you to summarize in one line your experience tonight at the awards.
I think it's wonderful, especially listening to Shri Nitin Gadkari ji and in that detail on what's brewing up in the next stage of growth of Indian infrastructure. I think that is fantastic. And with the policymakers coming in and everybody sharing their thoughts on what should be the next level of development in not only the space of road infrastructure, but conservation of energy and building more safer mode of transport and more green mode of transport is something which will be a long-term benefit to the entire nation.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Investment in securities markets are subject to market risks. Read all related documents carefully before investing.